Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I am back today to do basically my favorites of the 2023 season. So we're going to cover my favorites from the spring and summer catalog of 2023, the fall and winter catalog of 2023, and all the limited time offerings and scent of the months that I really enjoyed and feel that were the best of the best for the year of 2023. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll start with the spring and summer catalog. There was quite a few scents that I loved and grew to love and all kinds. So one of the ones that really stood out from the spring and summer catalog was a new release. It was a mango matcha. Mango matcha, it's so good. To me, it smells like Tropicana orange juice, but mango flavored. It's so bright and vibrant and just a happy, fun scent. It was so good this summer. I warmed at least 5 bars of this, like 5 full bars. Like I just kept warming it and warming it and warming it and running out. And I have 2 tucked away in my stash to warm once it's summer again. But this was a really great one and they knocked it out of the park with this new release. Another one that I grew to love, it's been in the catalog for some time, not too long, but it was in the catalog for quite a few seasons. I really never gravitated towards it, but once they released Mango Matcha, I mixed this fragrance with Mango Matcha and it became my go-to mix for the spring and summer, and that was Pineapple Mango. Pineapple Mango is so good. The pineapple's not aggressive in here. It's very light and it's more of like a almost ripe pineapple. And the mango is really strong in here too. And it's not like, the mango is very similar to the note that's in Mango Matcha, not the mango note I get in Go-Go Mango. And I think that's why I like this a lot better. But this was a really great mix. I did this 1-to-1 cube in the same warmer. I've done 1-to-1 cube in alternating warmers. It was an amazing mix and I am here for these scents. Okay, another one that I was glad that they returned it to catalog because I picked it up like in a clearance or a flash sale and I hadn't had it before because I wasn't buying Scentsy when it came out as a scent of the month. But I'm glad that I was able to get it because they did bring it to the catalog. I hope it comes back next catalog, but I don't think it will, and that's Appealing Apple. I did club it. Appealing Apple, it's so good. It flirts that balance between fruity and floral. It's got pear and apple and sweet pea. It's just so nice and it's very strong. It's not a powerhouse, but it is a strong scent. It's going to fill your rooms. It lasts for a full day. It's really great in the summertime and in the spring. Absolutely loved Appealing Apple. Another one that was a limited time offering that they brought to the catalog in spring of 2023 was Ruby Nectarine. I fell in love with this fragrance when it was a scent of the month in April of 22. It's so good. Another one that's Nectarine, Pear, and Jasmine. And again, this is another one that toys that line between fruity and floral. But this one, the Nectarine and the apple kind of give it almost like a candy-like note, and then with that jasmine, it's super pretty. Another one that's really great on hot summer days, fills the room nicely. Another strong, good performer. I hope it returns. I'm not sure it will, but it was a really great one and one that I warmed consistently all year. Coco Lime. I love Coco Lime. I love it, love it, love it. It's creamy coconut. It's vibrant lime. It's so good. It's so strong. I've mixed this with multiple different things. I've mixed it with Mango Matcha. I've mixed it with Squeeze the Day. I've mixed it with Pineapple Dragon Fruit from the summer collection. I've mixed it with Lemon Verbena. There's so many different options and mix combinations with this. It's such a great bar. I'm more than positive it's going to continue, and I hope it's offered in brick. This would be amazing if it's offered in brick form. But again, another one that I continuously loved all year, Coco Lime. Okay, and then lastly from the spring and summer catalog, White Amber Antique. This is one that was a new release and it's been in the catalog for couple of seasons now, but to me, it's the epitome of a spring, summer, masculine scent. It smells like an Abercrombie and Fitch worker to me. Kind of reminds me of those dudes that worked at that store in high school. Brings me right back to there. Absolutely love it. It's such a great scent. It's super strong. Love it. All right, so now scent of the months that happened during the spring and summer season. There were two. One that I don't have, I warmed through my entire stash. I don't have a tester, but that's a low hot orchid. It was the May scent of the month of 2023. It had notes of like coconut water and tropical fruit and hibiscus. So good, so strong, an amazing performer. It smells like a combination of hibiscus pineapple, hibiscus water, and there's another one that it smelled like, and I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's really, really good. And that was a top performer in my opinion. And then the other one that I do have, and I have it clubbed, is Pineapple Rose. This was the January scent of the month for January 2023, and it's just got this great pineapple that's not aggressive. The rose is not aggressive. It's a very lighter rose. It's not powdery. It is a little bit heavy, so you do have to use it sparingly because it is strong, but it's really great in the spring and summer. And this was like my second favorite scent of the entire scent of the months for the entire year. Absolutely love it. Okay, now for limited time offerings that happened during the spring and summer season. Honestly, there was only 4, in my opinion, that stood out among the rest. I really didn't like anything in the Valentine's Day collection. I really didn't like anything in the Father's Day collection, or Easter. So I didn't have much, but from the Mother's Day collection, Blue Coconut Beach rocked my world. This is the best coconut scent in my opinion. It literally smells like coconuts, and it's got this creaminess to it. It smells like a perfume body care coconut, something you would pick up at like Victoria's Secret. Love this bar, and it gets better over time. This is one that cures very well, so if you have it clubbed, or you have any bars kicking around from when you did buy it back when it was available in the summer, definitely warm it now because it cures and matures very nicely. So that one I did thoroughly enjoy, and I did mix it quite a bit with the scent from the summer collection, Ocean Air and Coconut Water. Again, this was a great coconut scent. This is more on the fresher side and less body care-ish, but to me this smells like a lot of the tanning lotion that I used to use back in the early 2000s when I used to tan a lot. But it's so good, so strong, and I loved mixing these two together. And I also mixed these two with Mahalo Coconut, and that was a great mix as well. Mahalo Coconut was an alright one, but it wasn't one that I warmed all the time. I warmed these two a lot more than I did Mahalo Coconut. And then again from the summer collection, Pineapple Dragon Fruit. This was a hit for me. This reminds me of my beloved Lemon Verbena that I can't get anymore. So I'm so glad to have this in my club. It's so tropical, so fruity, so vibrant. It's even got like a lime, so it's got like a citrus quality to this. It's really, really good. I love it in wax. Warmed it a whole bunch of times with Coco Lime over the summer, so that was really good. And then from the Spring Brick collection, Cucumber and Cactus Water. Cucumber and Cactus Water, it started off as a summer collection fragrance in 2022, and then they retired it, and then they offered it in the Spring Brick collection of 2023. This one to me is like the best summery floral. Even though the scent description doesn't really say that it's floral, on colds and on warm, it does become a powdery, heavy floral. But this one is a long laster. I usually get 3 or 4 days out of this one, especially when I use it in small spaces. But it is great for like an open concept, especially in the summertime, like summertime nights. Put it in your living room, open up all your windows. It was amazing. I do have it in my club. I have 1 brick left from the brick promotion that I will happily warm this upcoming spring and summer. So happy to have that. And I think that was it for spring. So now we're gonna get into the fall catalog. So there were some scents from the fall catalog that I did thoroughly enjoy, and was very there was some that shocked me. So Frosty Air, that was a new release this year for the fall and winter catalog. It's basically like the fall winter version of Clothesline to me. It is on the lighter side. It is more drier sheet laundry than it is Clothesline, where Clothesline is like a dupe for a Downy. But I absolutely love this one, and I've warmed it consistently this fall and winter, and I'm going to be warming it again this month. It's in my melting basket because I do want to do a war between it and Clothesline and see if I prefer one or the other. But this one is a great scent for this season. Around the Campfire, this one was the one I was surprised on. I hated Around the Campfire when it came out as a new release. My daughter loved it, so I clubbed a bar for her just so that she would have it. But I mixed it with vanilla bean buttercream, and I also mixed it with pumpkin marshmallow, and it literally just elevated the fragrance for me. That I have warmed the vanilla bean buttercream and Around the Campfire mix at least 5 times now this season. This is my new go-to mix for fall and winter. I absolutely love this fragrance now, and this was a standout this catalog season. Why I never tried to do the vanilla mixture before, I don't know, but I'm glad I did because I now enjoy this bar. Cinnamon Pine Cones. This one was a scent of the month for December of 22. They brought it back for this catalog. It's very nostalgic, very Christmas-like. It smells like cinnamon pine cone bags, cinnamon broomsticks. It just brings you back to that nostalgic Christmas scene. And I've warmed this numerous times this season. I've mixed it with Sweet Orange and Evergreen. I've mixed it with Black Forest Pine. I've mixed it with Very Snowy Spruce. So, I mean, this one is a really good one. And I'm happy to see that come back, hopefully next fall and winter. And Huckleberry Hideway. I love this one. It's a go-to for me. Ever since it came out as a new release, I fell in love with this. There's honeysuckle in here, even though the scent description doesn't mention it. There is honeysuckle in here with the violet. It's so great. It's an awesome fall floral, and I'm gonna warm this continuously even through this winter. It's so good. Definitely a knockout in my opinion. I don't have any more Very Snowy Spruce, but that's another one that I continuously warmed this winter that shocked me because I didn't really like it too much in the past. But I chose to mix it with French Lavender as a suggestion from another YouTuber watching her videos, and absolutely fell in love with that mixture. And then I've mixed it, like I said, with Cinnamon Pine Cones and some other Christmas tree scents, and it's done amazing. That I am probably going to pick up a brick of it, of Very Snowy Spruce, before the catalog ends so that I'll have it. But that was a really great fragrance in my opinion that I continuously warmed this season. And lastly, Pumpkin Roll. I never liked Pumpkin Roll before, you guys. Never liked it. One of my local customers purchased a bar and I sniffed it, and I was like, this smells nothing like my testers. So then I decided to get in brick form, and I absolutely fell in love with this. It's literally a pumpkin cupcake. It's the batter. It's so good. I've warmed this consistently so far this fall and winter season. I've mixed it with cozy chai. I've mixed it with vanilla bean buttercream to up the ante with the bakery notes. This is amazing, and I am going to continue to warm this. This was a great performer this year. Okay, so for trying to think what I want to do next. So for scent of the months that occurred during the fall and winter season, there really weren't any knockout performers and ones that I've warmed continuously. I do really like Pumpkin Cashmere, and I am going to club it. It is the October scent of the month for 2023. It is in my club. But I haven't warmed it enough where I can say, yes, this is something I went to time and time again. I've got quite a bit of a stock. That one I think is going to mature even more once it's had time to sit, and I'll thoroughly enjoy it next year. But it's not one that I continuously warm, so I didn't want to mention it. And Pink Leather, again, that was another one that I do enjoy. I love the fragrance. It's in my club, but I just didn't gravitate it towards it because it just didn't feel right. By the time it came out, it was already like, it was August, but I was already into like the fall scent. So limited time offerings, however, there was quite a few. Homestead Holiday, which was in the scent of the season. This by far was, besides Sugar Plum Berry, which we'll talk about next, this one, I continuously warm this one all. I always warm this. This will forever be like my go-to deep potpourri fall scent. It's got blood orange, it's got cinnamon sticks, it's got fir needle. It's amazing. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. But the knockout from the scent of the seasons was Sugar Plum Berry, which I don't have anymore. I warmed through all of it. I love that scent. It's a spiced gumdrop on steroids mixed with a Christmas tree. Amazing, super strong knockout performer. So I thoroughly enjoyed warming the 3 bars that I had of it, and I don't have any more. I'm probably gonna get like maybe one more through club that I'll be able to warm during the winter season, but other than that, I think the time has passed for me warming that, and I'll save what I have for next year. The other ones that were knockout performers from limited time offerings, I don't have it in front of me, but Cashmere Leaves. Absolutely love Cashmere Leaves from the Harvest collection. That was the knockout for that collection. It is so dreamy and mysterious and sultry and woodsy. It's got the apple, and it was such a good performer in my office. I had it in pods, I had it in a fragrance flower, and I've done it in wax. It performed right out of the gate in all of those products. It's in my club, quantity of 2, so I can have a huge stock for next fall. That was a hit. That was a definite hit for me. And from the holiday collection, Vanilla Barnwood. This one is definitely gonna stay in my club. It is so nice. It's such a good vanilla bedroom set, and the tutti fruity note that's in here that's kind of similar to Cutie Pie Cupcake, but not really. It's so good. This was such a good performer. This one, it's not strong, it's a medium performer, but it lasts for days. I think I got 3 to 4 days in my bedroom off of like 3 cubes, so it definitely performs really good. And then the last offering from limited time collections that I think was a knockout, and I continuously kept going back to over and over again, was Cozy Kitchen. I love Cozy Kitchen. To me, it's Quaker oatmeal, not a lot of spice, so it's not aggressive. It's creamy, vanilla. It's Quaker oatmeal. It really is. It's just basic Quaker oatmeal. And because of that, it's such a great mixer. I've mixed this thoroughly time and time again with Cozy Chai. Love that mixed together. And also Black Forest Pine. I've been mixing it continuously with Black Forest Pine, and it's like the most great, it's the best like Christmas tree, smoky vanilla, oaty creamy bakery. Oh my god, it's so good. So that one was a hit for me from the collection. Now we're going to talk the 2 rounds of Bring Back Your Bar. So there was 2 rounds of Bring Back Your Bar. There were some hits with them. So for the January 2023 Bring Back Your Bar round, I picked 3 that were my like favorites that I kept going to all year to warm. So one of those was Rum Raisin Cookie. And I was so glad to get this one back. It literally smells like oatmeal raisin cookies, and it's so super strong, develops, throws well, and I will continuously warm this all year. Another one was Peppermint Rush. This one is creamy vanilla peppermint candy canes, so strong, clear. It's like a palate cleanser for a room. If you're sick, this is the perfect one to put in there. Love it, love it, love it. And Pima Cotton. I loved Pima Cotton. It's not as aggressive as Clothesline or Frosty Air or any of those other laundry scents. It's kind of like a middle of the run, but it's perfect all year round. It had lilies and freesia and all in cotton. So that one was really good, but I don't have any left. I warmed it all. So those were my top 3 picks from the January Bring Back Your Bar round for 2023. And then for the June, or was it June or July? July round of Bring Back Your Bar, I had 3. One I don't have, which is Whiteout. I used it all up. It was very interesting. I never really warmed it before in the past, but the golden apple and the peppermint, it's so good, and it's a lighter one. It's kind of like along those lines of like Vanilla Mint, where it's like a middle scent. It's just a middle performer. average performance, but it's so good when you don't want like that heavy candy cane peppermint scent. Painted Leaves, another one that was a knockout in my opinion. I love this one. The blue spruce and the red maple in here, it just gives it like this eucalyptus menthol feel, like almost like it is like a crisp October morning. You're walking through the forest, the coldness of the air is going up your nose, it hitting your back of your throat. It's so good, and I warm this all the time. This is the only bar I have left. And then Hemingway, another one, knockout performer. I didn't think I was gonna like it, fell in love with it. It's deep apples, it's deep wood, it's almost masculine. It kind of toys with that line between woodsy and masculine. So good, so good. And I've warmed this with quite a few things like toasted acorn and oak. I even mixed it in alternating rooms with cashmere leaves. So there's so many possibilities with Hemingway and and all of that. So those are what I think were the absolute top performers of 2023, in my opinion, for my experience, my nose, my house. That's what I fell in love with. That's what I continuously warmed. Now, I thought it'd be funny to share with you guys what I think was the worst scents of 2023. So luckily, I only have one in my possession. The other ones I got rid of, but I have 4 I wanted to talk about. So from, I think it was the July Bring Back Your Bar. I think it was one of them. It was one of them. I can't remember which one. But Watermelon Patch, no. That was bad. So bad. It was just rotten, fermented watermelon. It really was. I know it was, I think the scent description said it was like sweet, ripe watermelon from the vine. No, it was watermelon that's been sitting at the grocery store for like a month, and it is just fermented juice. Ugh, it was so gross. Beach. I know a lot of people liked Beach. I hated Beach. For some reason, the papaya that's in Beach reminded me of someone that was walking on the beach, drunk, threw up their pina colada drink, and that's what you were smelling. Couldn't do it. Fall Feeling, which was a new release from the fall and winter catalog, that was just wrong on so many levels. Another one that turned my nose, another one that just smelled like rotted, fermented fruit. It was just so sour, so gross, couldn't do it. But I think if I had to choose one scent that was the worst of all time for 2023, Candy Apple. This is just so wrong. I don't even want to open up the clamshell, but I will. No. It literally smells like Barbasol shaving cream that's apple scented. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the rest of this. I don't know if I'm gonna mix it. I don't know if I should just chuck it in the trash. I have no idea, but to me, this was the worst scent of 2023. Candied Apple. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun. I'm curious to see if you guys liked or have the same opinion as me on these fragrances from the spring and fall catalogs and limited time offers and all of that. And I'd love to hear in the comments like what you guys think is the worst scent of all time for 2023. So we're talking scents that were launched in 2023. So anything from the spring catalog, the fall catalog, any of the limited time offers, scent of the months, or Bring Back Your Bar. Love to hear your thoughts. And as always, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.